Hey, I'm Zappa,
And I'm Zero.
and today we're checking out two BC lagers. We have Sneaky Weasel from Balderdash Brewing, and we have BC Backyard from Old Yale Brewing. Let's see what they got. Okay, first up, we have Sneaky Weasel from Balderdash Brewing. Now, when I was doing my research on these beers beforehand, I couldn't find anything on Balderdash Brewing. They have a website which says, they're they're run by people who love craft beer, but I couldn't find where it was exactly or what else they do. They have about 2 beers, and that's about it.
They're sneaky.
Very sneaky, very shifty. I'm not really sure where Balderdash is. If anybody knows about it more or works there and would like to tell me about it, be sure to leave a comment. But that's all I have for Balderdash. It says it's surprisingly smooth and deceptively strong. So we'll see what it is. It's only 5.6, so we'll see how good it is. I don't like it. Don't like it.
That's like the old beers I used to drink. Cheap, kind of,
It's got a really weird flavor.
cheap
to
get
it.
drunk beers.
Yeah, that's totally what it is. See, the other one, we had it a 7% beer last week. This tastes stronger than it.
This tastes like American beer to me.
And the big kicker about this one is $8 for a 6-pack.
What?
Yeah. This is the cheapest craft beer we could find. Which is also weird because we couldn't find any information about it, so it sort of gets you thinking, like, where did this come from? How is it so cheap?
It tastes like it's a big brand making craft beer.
Right. Yeah, it tastes like they cut corners. To me at least. I like some lagers.
I think it tastes like, like a typical Molson, Budweiser type beer, but it's got trying to be kind of cool,
Crafty.
labeling, so it's crafty and trying to tap into that market.
Especially Vancouver. It says they're locally Vancouver, but I don't think it's that great. I think it's good because it's cheap. If you're looking for a cheap beer, it's gonna be better than your other cheap beers.
Probably on par, really.
Yeah, but it's really not good for taste. I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 10 for taste. Don't like it.
Just flat out don't like it.
Don't like it. Wouldn't drink it again. I wouldn't recommend it to my friends.
Awesome. I'd go 3. I don't think it's great beer in any way, shape, or form, but
Now, drinkability goes by both spectrums. Because it's cheap. You could drink a lot of them for cheap. And it's light. I mean, the flavor isn't really there, so you could drink, if you're getting drunk, you could drink these because
definitely that's what these are for.
I think that's exactly what they're for. Someone who wants to get drunk but not have like a Bud Light, but something a little bit different. Someone trying to be a little bit fancier than just like a Canadian beer.
Yeah.
So drinkability, I'm gonna give it I can't give it a 4. I'll give it a 3. I think it's very drinkable, but I wouldn't enjoy drinking this.
You're giving the 3 for other people.
Yeah, I'm giving it a 3 because I know there's going to be lots of people who want to drink something like this, and I'm sure this hits a lot of people. There's probably a big following around people that probably love it. But
that's the same for everything, though.
Yeah.
Somebody likes everything.
But as somebody who likes to enjoy their beers, it doesn't do it for me. So I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5, which I still think is pretty high.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'd go 3 as well for this. For the same but different reasons. I agree that this could appeal to a lot of people for the drunk factor, or drinking to get drunk factor. But if I was just trying to have a beer, this would definitely not be the one.
Right.
Which is rare. I just want one beer.
Alright, so presentation, I think they do this actually pretty well. The the Weasel on the can with the bandit mask.
I definitely like the Weasel. The way the head sticks up above the logo.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I think it definitely appealed. It's one of the reasons why I chose this to review this beer is purely because of the can and I like the way it looks and also the price. So I was really hoping that it'd be really good for a cheap price.
It's pretty rare though too.
Right.
But I mean, one or the other most of the time. But it is good when you can have both, but it's rare.
Yeah. So can design, I think it does really well. I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah. My issue with the can is I do like the Weasel. I like the name, but I do find that they're trying too hard. Real craft lager. I feel it's proudly made in British Columbia. It sounds like they're trying to sell it to me too hard. That it's a craft brew and not a big name brand, which it does taste like a big name brand to me.
Yeah, so you would like it better without all the extra.
It's like when a restaurant puts fresh salad. Shouldn't that be a given?
True.
If you have to use overselling to me, then it's part of the problem with marketing.
It's like the can pop-up ads.
Yes. Yeah. So, but other than that, I mean, I'm a sucker for the Weasel, and I love the name. So yeah, I'd go. I'm gonna go 3 out of 5 for the can. I'm giving that 3 based off the name and the Weasel.
Right. Next up, we have BC Backyard Lager from Yale Brewing Company. They are based in Chilliwack, BC, which is about an hour east of Vancouver. They use 100% BC ingredients and they use their own Chilliwack hops. So we'll see how that tastes.
We'll see.
Backwards. See, that's much nicer. I think that's what a lager should be more like. It doesn't taste cheap.
I know this is gonna sound strange, but I like the other one better.
Really?
Yeah.
I do not. I think this one's way better.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't like this one. If I was gonna have one beer, I'd like this one more than the other one, but I have a feeling I'd like the other one more in the long run.
Why? Why do you like?
In all honesty, I think it's just because that's what I drank growing up. Cheap kind of easy beer, so it's a memory muscle thing.
Right. Yeah, this one, I think this one's definitely more complex in its flavors.
Yeah, it definitely has more of a different taste to it comparatively to a normal. Like this doesn't taste like a almost a cheap Budweiser or whatever, any of those kinds of beers. So for that factor,
it tastes like a craft beer.
Yeah,
it
does taste like craft beer.
Tastes like someone put a little bit of thought into it.
Yeah. No, and I'll give it that for sure.
It's pretty simple, but it does taste like they put some thought into it.
This one's harder because this is definitely a middle of the road beer.
Yeah.
So it's hard to go good or bad because it really is
okay.
Just straight across the board, mediocre.
It's okay.
I'll give it a 4.
A 4? I'm gonna be right there with 4. It's not in the good beer categories for me, but it's not bad. It's definitely not in the lower tier. Somebody pulled a gun to my head, told me to drink a lager. I'd probably drink this one.
If somebody put a gun to your head, I don't think you get to choose.
Yeah. Okay, so for drinkability, it's a lager, so it's very drinkable. You can share these with friends. I wouldn't choose to drink them, just because I'm not really a lager fan. I enjoy usually a heavier beer. So I think drinkability is high for most people. Not for me personally. I'm gonna give it a 2.
I'd probably go about a 4, I think.
Right.
It's a refreshing lager. It's not too bad. I like it. It's not nothing really like stands out. Goes, oh my god, this is a great beer. I gotta have it again or anything along those lines. But most lagers don't do that anyways. Yeah, I drink it again though. Don't hate it. Don't love it.
Okay, so how do you feel about the can design of this can?
I'll have to be honest, I'm not a fan at all.
Me
Doesn't
neither.
matter for me.
Me neither. It looks awfully boring. And
It's not my market, that's for sure.
yeah. And just they throw their logo on there. They throw lager on there. They
have to put lager big because that's how you know what it is.
exactly. They just throw a generic camping picture on there.
In fact, if it didn't say lager that big, I would think it was like an orange juice.
Or yeah, it's just so dull. And the camping theme, I get it. Chilliwack. What else do you do in Chilliwack except for camp and
I'm sure there's
outdoor
other things.
yeah, outdoor activities. I get that. They're trying to Chilliwack's sort of known for its outdoorsiness, and they've called this lake out there and just a bunch of outdoor activities.
For sure.
But it's just boring and it looks so generic. I think you could replace Old Yale Brewing with any company
And it would be
it would be exactly the same.
Yeah.
I don't think it has any character to it.
To me it feels like it was just kind of slapped together. And I'm sure it wasn't. I'm sure they did lots of thoughts and all that kind of stuff, but for my liking, it doesn't appeal to my taste. I'm sure there's lots of people out there that'll work for it. For me, it just doesn't do it.
I'm gonna give it a 2. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna give it a 1. I don't like it at all.
You had to go back.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve a 2.
I wouldn't have given it more than a 1 from the start. So
1.
the way I feel about it is, if you market your beer with all these kind of citrusy tastes or this kind of taste or this kind of taste, it has to have something different, and most lagers just don't. These ones, neither of them really did for me. I would probably go with the Sneaky Weasel over the other one in general, just because of it tastes like home. It's a memory thing for me. It brings back old days.
Yeah, I'm the complete opposite. I would go definitely with the Old Yale over the Sneaky Weasel, just because it has a bit more complexity. It's just a bit more extra notes. I feel like there's more taste to it. Not the stronger taste, but more taste as like a wide stretch of tastes.
Understandable. I just think that all those tastes, flavors, all those things don't matter if you don't like it.
True. That's all we have for today. If you liked what you watched, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Cheers.
Cheers. But not a 0.
Is a 0 higher than a 5?
In my book, it is.